seen here asking, "You put a what in your what?" The bill. What the bill does is it classifies sex toy as an obscene device, according to the Texas Penal Code, which, right? An obscene device is a device including a dildo or artificial vagina designed or marketed as useful primarily for the stimulation of human genital organs. Human genital organs. You can still get any at Petco. You can get all the. You know, Ted Cruz fought and lost a very similar federal case back in 2007 because he was unable to prove that he has human genital organs. All he could come up with was a limp cluster of squid tentacles. So it is currently illegal to own 6 or more sex toys in the state of Texas. But don't worry, you can still have an unlimited number of guns. And then, over in the Texas House of Representatives, they're cracking down on an even greater threat.
A bill filed in the Texas House would stop students from acting like any other than a human being at school. The bill is meant to specifically target what are known as furries. A furry is a person who dresses up or behaves like an animal with human characteristics. The law would ban non-human behavior such as using a litter box, wearing tails, animal ears, leashes, collars, or any other accessories used for animals. It also bans students from barking, meowing, or hissing and licking oneself or others for grooming. A hearing has not yet been set for this bill.
You can't do any of that anymore. Everybody's going nuts. You know, the board of Ben & Jerry's, which is one of the most notoriously liberal companies there is, accused their parent company, Unilever, of silencing them. So Unilever fired the Ben & Jerry's CEO. And while Unilever has not indicated that this has anything to do with politics, some of their new flavors, I don't know, they seem awfully suspicious. Have you seen they've got Proud Boysenberry, they're eating the Pretz, Heil Vanitler, Chunky Monkey, Grab them by the pistachio, Sean Bananity, Dum Dums, and Lauren Boebert's hand-cranked cookie dough. Everything has been turned upside down. Trump this week said he's thinking about giving compensation to the January 6ers for the income they lost while doing time for storming the Capitol, for real. And there's even a law firm looking for people to represent.
Have you or a loved one suffered respiratory problems after pepper spraying a Capitol police officer? Have you been persecuted for defecating in a congresswoman's ficus? Did getting arrested in a public building cause you to miss your court date for an unrelated sex offense?
Hey, man.
The President Trump Justice Department wants you to know you might be entitled to compensation. Our team of community college-educated lawyers will fight to get you paid for the Facebook friends you've lost. The government you tried to overthrow could owe you money for trespassing, treason, vandalism, assault, smashing a police shield through a government window, hunting the vice president so you and your fat mom can zip tie and drag him to be publicly executed, and so much more. Call the law offices of Truck and Nuts at 1-800-720-0622. Get the compensation you deserve today. If you stormed the Cap, we've got your back. Compensation amounts may vary, not legal in any states. Very fine people on both sides. Bigly, Covfefe, third word prohibited, may cause diarrhea.
Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right, yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20 million and one.
The ground splits, cities crumble, in seconds, disaster strikes. But what was the most powerful earthquake ever recorded? May 22, 1960, Valdivia, Chile. A 9.5 magnitude earthquake, the largest ever, reshaped the planet. At 3:11 p.m., the earth roared, toppling buildings and wiping out villages. Thousands perished. But the destruction wasn't over. A tsunami, moving at 500 miles per hour, slammed into Chile and raced across the Pacific. Waves as high as 82 feet hit Japan, the Philippines, and Hawaii. The devastation was global. This wasn't the only monster quake. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake, 9.1 to 9.3, triggered a tsunami that killed 230,000. The 1964 Alaska quake, 9.2, was the strongest in North America. And Japan's 2011 Tohoku earthquake, 9.1, caused the Fukushima disaster. Earthquakes are unpredictable and unstoppable. The question is, are we ready for the next one?